Eugenia before me. Thanks for being nice. I have arrived. Da, 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 da. Yo. Okay. I've actually written a tweet this time before, so you don't have to watch me type a tweet telling everybody that I've arrived for 10 minutes, which is always everybody's favourite part of Dan's live shows, where I'm so busy trying to not be late that I haven't told anyone that I've actually arrived yet. Hi! Did you get a new shelf? Yeah! It's white! No brown shelves in this apartment, only white. Jokes. Rose just finished reading The Fault in Our Stars. I hope you're okay. Poppy just had cross country today. You sound sick, said Haley. I'm not sick, but thank you to all of the people that always tell me that I sound sick. That's great. Hi. So, as people start flooding in, let's kick this off. I'm still in emotional shock after watching Great British Bake Off. Who else watches Great British Bake Off? Yeah, British TV about baking. It's exciting. It's like Breaking Bad, but about cakes. It's like any cooking show, but specifically about baking. But it's like the best thing in the entire world. It's like the most British show that's ever existed, and it's just so funny seeing people cry when they get cakes wrong. Oh my God! So there was this guy, and he just finished baking. I've already forgotten what they were making. Some like little muffiny scony things that weren't donuts in a cake tin. And then he was like, okay, time to get them out of the oven. And then he turns them upside down and smacks them. And then they all fall out and get destroyed because they just land on the kitchen. And I was just like, well, that's the most stupid thing that anyone's ever done. Why would you just try to get your cakes out of the cake tin by punching the cake tin and then making them fall out? And then he just started crying. And then afterwards, they were talking to him, and he was just on this field, and he was like, and it was just like, wow, man, baking, serious business. So yeah, that's riveting. Better than the Dexter finale, to be honest. Typical episode of Great British Bake Off. Hi, so, guys, as we all start flooding in and arriving and stuff, what fun things have happened in your life recently / today? Let me know. What's been going on? Christina fainted today. Cool. Sophie's sick. Cool. As is Kat and Lucy. And Rachel. Cool. Maisie finished The Fault in Our Stars. Ella got a haircut. Jamila might get One Direction tickets. Oh my God. Jessica filmed her first YouTube video. Good luck. Global warming happened. Lara F got locked in history. Right. Valeria T donated blood. Go you, Valeria T. Maddie B got some shots. Sad face. Okay, right. Becky found a spider in her school food. Nope. Okay. Someone has a Java class in 1.5 hours. Serious business. What uses Java anymore? Sophie wants to buy Fall Out Boy's new album. Stephanie took a 4-hour nap. Girl after my own heart there. Okay, cool. And Rachel A made a friend. Cool! Wow! It's nice to know you guys have had nice days, apart from all of you that had horrible days / are sick right now. Hi! Hannah O bribed her sister to buy Grand Theft Auto. It's probably wildly inappropriate for you. Then again, I played Grand Theft Auto 3 when I was like 13, I think. It was one of those situations where my dad got Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PS2, and he had a talk that was like, you definitely can't play this video game, so I'm going to put it here, but I'm going to just trust you and trust that you are not going to play it. And I was like, yeah, sure. As soon as he left the house, I played Grand Theft Auto for 2 hours, but then they kind of realized and then just stopped giving a shit. Bad parenting, okay? No, that's oh, right. Stop your child from playing the game about drug dealing and murder. But anyway, there we go. I can see your nipples, said Kerry. No, can you? There's Donnie's face covering it. Ba 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 ba. Lindsay is moving to work in Disney World soon. Horu crap. Crazy. And Shavi has an audition today. Is it lonely without Phil in the flat? Yeah. So Phil is off filming an exciting video in Europe, which was cool. He wanted to do this thing where he travelled and then had a competition. And using the power of networking, all his dreams are possible. So Phil is now in Europe doing fun things. And if you guys are in Sweden and wherever else he goes, then you could stalk him. But it does mean that I am home alone for 3 days, which is fun. Yeah, lonely, kind of. I could socialize or go outside if I want to. So I don't think I can complain about being lonely because I have the power to socialize. It's just a deliberate choice not to. But I am constantly terrified that I'm going to get burgled and won't have someone to try to get shot before I can dive out of the window. Yeah. So, but mostly, and also just food. I've like, God, it's just we've run out of food, so I'm like, I have to go buy food just for myself. And when everything comes in jars that suit families of 3 or 4, and it's just one jar, what happens when you've opened the jar? I don't want to eat the same thing twice in 2 days. God, my life is so hard. Can you guys relate? Probably not. Man. Burgle's a word, isn't it? Burglarized. Burgled. Why is everybody questioning the word burgled? Burgled to get burglaried. To get robbed by a person in your house. Is that not a word? Is there a word that burgled is a word? Yeah, is it not a word in America? And then Alex said, "We got burgled, sad face. Burglary is very scary. Did you know, Dan, law fact from studying law, that burglary has a very, very big sentence, and it's seen as a very, very bad crime, worse than like manslaughter and GBH, because you're making someone really, you're not just like hitting them with a pipe and then breaking their leg, you're like going into their house and scaring them, so it's a serious crime, guys. So if you're considering burgling, don't. Hey, what the F are you wearing, said JH. I'm wearing Donnie Darko. Multiple times when I do various things like try to play Connect or have a face detection on the 3DS, it always detects Donnie Darko's face instead of my face, and it's like, hello Jake Gyllenhaal, welcome to Nintendo, and I'm like, no, god damn it. So yeah, all the drugs and prostitutes up in this house over the next 2 days. Yeah, cool. Is that Domo? Yeah, that is a Domo in the little corner up there. I do believe. Who's Johnny Darko? Johnny Darko is a film. It's a movie that's very good. So if you haven't seen the film Donnie Darko, consider legally purchasing it or Netflixing it up. What's GBH? Grievous bodily harm. So there's various different kinds of violence that you can inflict upon someone. Assaulting someone is just putting them in fear of harm. So I was just to say, shut up, I hate you, I'm going to punch you. Even if I didn't touch you, that would be assault. Whereas battery could be like, I nudged you and you fell down the stairs, or you could do all kinds of stupid stuff that counts as battery, to be honest, but that's hurting someone. Then actual bodily harm is like burning them or bruising them or making them bleed, I think. And then grievous bodily harm is like, you don't F them up, but without killing them. You know what I mean? So those are the... If you're wondering, if you're planning on violently attacking somebody, you now know when to stop. There we go. That's cool. Although I personally think that the UK legal system should adopt the degrees of homicide that America has, but let's not go into that. Hi. Someone said, I joined as you were talking about prostitutes. What are you talking about? Home alone. Alone in the apartment for 3 days. So I might just leave all the lights on, because obviously demons are real, and the girl from the ring will try to eat my face when I try to turn off the lights later. So I might just leave on all the lights. Dan's 1 year of law experience. I did A-level law as well, so it's like 3.5 years of law experience. Can I eat your face? Said Kimberly Moon. I'd prefer if you didn't. Have you watched City of Bones? Metacritic said that was a bit rubbish, Charlotte, so no, I haven't. What's in the bowl? Where? Oh, crunchy nut cornflakes from this morning. God, guys, I'm living in a pigsty. I haven't moved my breakfast from this morning. What do you ship? That's a broad question. Fault in Our Stars movie thoughts. It's when I read the book, I thought this will make a great movie if it's done right one day. So I hope that it's not just average movie and that it's a good movie, because then it will be a good movie. Did you watch Insidious 2? Yeah, I watched Insidious 2, and mi amigo Philip did not think it was very good. I liked it. I wasn't comparing it to The Shawshank Redemption. I was just thinking as a continuation from the story of Insidious, it was quite good. But, you know, I'd say Insidious, it was like a 7 out of 10 in horror film, so this is maybe like a 6.5. But Insidious is one of those horror movies that it's like, it's all about how much you want to get into the film. If you're a skeptical, boring twat that watches Paranormal Activity and the Blair Witch Project and goes, oh, they're just shaking a tent. Oh, someone's just like banging on the door from the other side. Yeah, obviously, it's a movie, but you have to get into it, man. You have to get into it. And then, when you're watching Paranormal Activity, and it's like bang, bang, bang on the door, it's like, oh Lord, it's a goat. It's a freaking goat demon. Save me, Jesus. That's how to enjoy films, okay? Get into it, man. Cynical, but like fiction. It's all about enjoying it. You know what I mean? Don't just be, why would you pay to see a film at the cinema and then go in with the attitude that you don't want to enjoy it? You know? Because, I mean, especially when you're a teenager, y'alls don't have money. You know what I mean? I'm too busy wasting money on Burger King presents for girlfriends than having negative opinions about films. Knows what I mean? Yeah. You kind of sounded like a hippie. Thanks. I hate thinking a goat demon is in my house, said Megan M. Don't we all? You look forward to the new Hobbit film, said Rachel. Yes. A lot. What does the fox say, really? The fox says, "Ah!" That's what the fox says. We established that. What's your favourite Muse song? I don't know. I like lots of Muse songs. I don't think I have a favourite. I don't think. What the fox say? Are you going to Comic-Con? Maybe. OMG, you're a fan of The Hobbit. Everyone's a fan of Lord of the Rings, mostly. Who doesn't like The Lord of the Rings? Sorry. Okay, hands up if you're wearing headphones and I just made your head explode. Sorry. If you don't like Lord of the Rings, why? Say why. Because everyone did it. Oh, it's boring, said Shireen. Ooh, she went there. She went there. Never watched or seen it, said a bunch of people. That doesn't count. I'm looking for people that have seen it and have negative opinions. How do we send you stuff? BBC website. It's boring and dragged out. Whoa. It's mind-numbing. Whoa. It's boring. Whoa. It's not engaging, said Gabrielle. Whoa. It's too long, said Cassie. Whoa. Opinions up in here. Oh, God. It's all going down. J.K. Rowling making spin series of Harry Potter. I know, right? Who's excited for that? I am. 'Cause it's stupid, said Rebecca, spelling cuz with the Z. Maybe ironically. Maybe not. Who knows? So yeah, Dexter, that was, I'm 512,000% done with TV shows not having good endings. Guys, how can a TV show be made and then they keep throwing money at them to make new seasons, then it gets bad? I'm so, like, ended good. Lost had a great ending. Okay, lots of random like British things had good endings. What's a TV show that had an excellent ending? The Sopranos had a good ending. Doctor Who's still ongoing. You know what I mean? But Skins, she kind of. Merlin ended horribly, said some people. Yeah. No, I'm not going to spoil anything. But okay, right. Merlin ended horribly. Heroes. What the hell happened to Heroes? Oh my God. Fringe. Seasons 2 and 3 of Fringe will always and forever be two of my best seasons of any TV show ever. I loved Fringe more than life itself. And then it went horribly, horribly wrong. Dexter. Dexter season 1, season 2. Everyone in the world was freaking out because they were like, this is the best TV show ever. And then, oops, season 4. Woo! So yeah, there we go. Misfits. Misfits went horribly wrong. Yeah. Death Note went horribly wrong. Jesus Christ. Great British Bake Off, I can trust that. I can always rely on them to have some guy crying because he accidentally tipped his cakes upside down and they fell on the kitchen table. You know what I mean? I like the Friends ending, I think. Sherlock's not over. I'm looking for like dead TV shows. What the fuck, say? Glee is just a living train wreck, isn't it, to be honest? What happened to Glee? Oh god, it turned into the TV shows that everyone liked it for parodying. Sorry if you're a Glee fan. I have no opinions. I express nothing on Glee. True Blood, yeah, I mean a lot of people are like, True Blood isn't over yet, and the producers were like, the last season of True Blood is gonna be awesome. So it was that kind of thing where seasons 1, 2, and 3 of True Blood were really kind of dark and serious and gritty, and I feel like it's what people don't like is when you make something happy or theatrical. Let's think about all the best films and video games ever. People like The Shawshank Redemption and The Godfather because they're not fantasy, you know what I mean? They're bleak and real, and they could be slightly theatrical or being bleak and depressing. Why do people like Skyrim so much? Because unlike Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings, Skyrim was just bleak. It was dark and it was depressing and it was about as real as the genre could get. You know what I mean? So I feel like for things to be liked by everybody, and especially like the male demographic of people that judge TV shows, things just have to be bleak as hell. So in True Blood, as soon as various fairy-related storylines were revealed, a lot of people were like, so done with True Blood, oh no, hate it. Whereas I can watch something that gets a bit theatrical without hating it. So I still like True Blood. Whereas I kind of just started hate watching Dexter towards the end of it. Thor's not a TV show, or is it? Breaking Bad is good, yeah. The Matrix ended bad. Yeah. American Horror Story Asylum. Are you saying that ended bad? Don't go there, because I will slap you up, okay? I have a very, very, very special place inside me, sexually, where American Horror Story is currently sitting, basically. Do you like Assassin's Creed? Yeah, but then they made so many, I kind of like, They started making it a bit Call of Duty and just pumping them out for profit as opposed to, focusing on the story. Although they kind of are. And I'm up for the pirate one. Attack on Titan, still so good. Oh my god, seriously, I like watching any vaguely happy TV show and then watching Attack on Titan or Breaking Bad is just like, okay, now I'm sad and stressed out and Jesus Christ. So, yeah. Cool. I just got in, what did I miss? If you just arrived, I'm home alone and scared that I'm going to get attacked by a demon goat in the night. So I might ring an exorcist later. And also talking about TV shows that broke our hearts by being really, really good at one point and then turning out to be kind of crap. Yeah. How excited are you for Coven? Extremely. The Fresh Prince, did that end bad? What happened to No Opinions? That's not really opinions. Although the opinions are just bad. God, do you ever just go, like, the world's, like, just, well, humanity sucks. Like, everyone's so mean and negative. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much drama everywhere about TV shows and games and celebrities and politics, and everyone's just expressing all these opinions, and it's just like, can't everyone just chill out? You know what I mean? It's like, can't everyone just... Because I'm just sat here looking at the internet like, no, I don't want to go on the internet today. I'm just going to read a book and hide. Do you ever get like that? Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have opinions. I think that, the last episode of Dexter was kind of crap and that Game of Thrones is really good, but I don't, I just feel like everyone needs to be less angry. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where is Phil? Sweden. You're almost at 10,000. Yeah, I probably should have told people on Tumblr that I was doing this, but I figured they'll probably follow me on Twitter if they follow me on Tumblr, so they'll know. All the people that care know. I'm just missing out on all the people that are kind of like, what? Someone I follow posted something, click. No, I'm just going to sit and watch it now. So shout out to all the people that either don't know who the hell I am or don't really care that much, but just clicked on the link on Facebook or Twitter just because they saw it. Hi. Ba-ba-ba. Do you have GTA 5? Yeah, it's like all I did last week. I played it again this morning and then I was like, no, get off it, do some work. It's good. Grand Theft Auto 5. So who here, survey, everybody who gives enough of a crap to join in, survey time. Oh my god, get ready to use your one opportunity to type for 10 minutes. Do you say something until I finished explaining? Do you either have Grand Theft Auto 5 and what you think of it, or you don't have Grand Theft Auto 5 and then state that it's because you just don't give a crap about video games, or what? So let me know now, do you have Grand Theft Auto 5 and what do you think, or no, because you don't play video games, / don't care, / you have political issues with it. Okay, 5. China says it's awesome. Sally said she has it. I want it, but I'm a girl, said Grace. Break that gender ceiling wall. That makes no sense. I want it, but it's sold out, said Rachel. Pretty sure you can get it off the internet. Don't care about getting it, said Bella. I don't really play games that much, said Pagan. I wish, said Peyton. It's amazing, said Domcare. I don't have GTA 5 because I'm at university, said Becca. I played so many video games at university. What are you doing? Probably having a social life and studying. Ha! Bea doesn't really care. Leah's brother hogs it. John says it's freaking awesome. Alan says, I have it inside me. Don't know what that means. I'm not going to ask. Okay, my brother has it. Looks good, says Katie. Don't have an Xbox, lol, said Lucy. Cool, okay. So there's a game called Grand Theft Auto 5 that everyone's obviously not shutting up about. And don't have it, prefer fantasy RPGs, said Rita. Hey, it's good. It's really good. I love the fake world. Okay, right, so it's so like LA. I freaked out because, like, okay, so basically imagine you've gone to one of those places where they make like train set mini versions of towns, or like welcome to Lego World where they've got all the cities in tiny versions. It's exactly a tiny version of LA, and it's really weird because I'm like, oh, I'm driving up the promenade where I got a frap the other day. Joking, I meant frappe. And then I'm like, oh, look, here is the place in Venice Beach where a guy actually killed a bunch of people in a car. Awkward. Yeah, it's so real. It's freaky. I'm like, ah, that's Anthony from Smosh's house, geographically. I'm a bit of a stalker. Yeah. So, it's cool, basically. The story, I haven't finished it yet, but it's very kind of, the characters are all very angry. God, it's like, I feel like they should have spent more time with the gangster guy, but also all the characters are just like whiny bitches, seriously. There's the gangster guy, he's such a whiny bitch. He's just like, oh, I have a problem with this. And then there's a guy called Michael, and he's just like, oh, I'm angry at everything. And then there's this guy called Trevor, who's just insane. So it's kind of, to play. Because there's this game called Saints Row that's basically the same as Grand Theft Auto, but a bit crapper and just is really ridiculous. And happier, which is why some people prefer it. Has Phil ever gleeked on you? No, I've never been gleeked on personally. I don't have the power to gleek myself. You look paler than usual. That's because there's new light bulbs in this room and they're shining white light onto my face, like in my YouTube videos. What colour someone's skin is in a YouTube video is more telling of what light they use. Are we going to discuss your Domino's pizza dilemma? I haven't freaking eaten yet. It's 9:30 here in England, and I just spent an hour watching a freaking program about baking, and I haven't eaten yet. Obviously, I had breakfast and I had soup for lunch, but I feel like I just want to order Domino's. But can you order Domino's when it's just one person? I mean, Domino's is kind of I'm with 3 or 4 people, so we can order a couple of pizzas and some chips and some chicken things and some dips, and then it's okay. But I'm alone. God. Get real pizza, not Domino's. There's a distinct lack of real pizza in London, and especially in the UK, Domino's is like the premium pizza option. Pizza Hut is so freaking wank, seriously. Pizza Hut's so bad. Anyone that prefers Pizza Hut to Domino's either just doesn't have an opinion that's founded on enough experiences to be worthwhile, or is stupid. It's the worst. Who cares? Just order it yourself. Yeah. I could get fish and chips. I don't know, man. These are the tough decisions that I have to make in my life. This is why my life is so hard. Am I going to order pizza, or am I going to walk to the shop and make a stir fry? I don't know, guys. Man, my life is so hard. You're my inspiration for making YouTube videos, said Joseph. Cool. Thanks. Domino's make me sick, but I love it. Yeah, it's kind of guilt. You know what I mean? Can I stroke your glabella? Please, go nuts. Molest my face. My glabella, specifically. Do you listen to Simple Plan? I did when I was 12. Don't you wish you were in Sweden? I really want to go to Sweden, but I want to spend like a week in Sweden. Because I'm really obsessed with like Nordic crime thrillers and Swedish pop music and books like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. So I want to spend like a week in Sweden one day as opposed to one day. Spotify update, said Esha, Nicole, and about 2 other people at the same time. Do you guys want to know what music I've been listening to this week? I don't know what music. And Jess P. Okay. You guys are asking. Let's do our little tradition and find out what I've been listening to this week. Okay, there we go. What have I been listening to this week? Suggest your things. Go. What artist or song or album have I been listening to recently? K-pop, no. Taylor Swift, no. Jake Bugg, no. Wrecking Ball, no. Swan Lake, sometimes, actually. Lion King, no. G-Dragon, not now. D'Antwerp, no. Snoop Dogg. I was curious. I think I checked out Snoop Lionn's album, but I didn't finish doing it. Zac Efron, no. Panic at the Disco. Sub Focus, random. Conor Maynard. His song's alright, the new Conor Maynard song. Okay, no more spoilers. Here we go. The artist I have been listening to the most since last Tuesday is Chvrches, which is churches with a V. Churches, spelt with a V instead of a U, are a Scottish electro-pop group, kind of like LaRue, kind of. It's the same vibe you might get, but kind of Scottish. It's cool. If you like Grimes, then you might like them. Churches with a V. Cool music. Been listening to them. There was also a band on later with Jules Holland that was called like Drenge, which is 2 brothers in a rock band, and it's very cool and hardcore and passionate. So if you're into rock music, it's kind of a bit hipstery for cool people that are like 30, then maybe check them out. And also, I listened to Born This Way from front to back in the taxi because I have it on my phone, and I was like, want to listen to some music in the car. What am I going to listen to? I was like, I might listen to Born This Way. What a weird album. Oh my god. Born This Way has to be the weirdest pop album ever. What are those songs even about? And they sound so weird as well. Like, seriously? It's like, but let's go to Born This Way and look at the songs. Okay, it's right. Okay, so Marry the Night. I really like Marry the Night. I think it's a bit sad that it has like the generic synthy in the backgrounds, but that's a production issue. I like the story of Marry the Night, and I really like the video to Marry the Night, and I appreciate the message of, you know, defining your own life and stuff. Born This Way, good. Okay, Government Hooker. What the hell is that about? It sounds really cool though. Okay, digging that. Judas, kind of a crap single, but I liked it a lot. It's quite catchy, even if it has terrible verses. Americano. What the hell is that? I mean, it sounds cool, and I'm sat there going like, yeah, this is like Latin, cool, and I'm like, what the hell? Hair. I mean, it's like really 80s pop, but cool. Scheisse, probably the best song on the album for me. It's so freaking like fashion-sounding house music. What's it about though? Oh, feminism. Yeah, okay, now it's a good song. Bloody Mary. Bad Kids. What? Highway Unicorn. Road to... What? Heavy Metal Lover. What? Electric Shock. What? Those are 4 songs in the row that I'm just like, what? I was in the car and I was listening to their songs. I don't know if you've listened to Lady Gaga, and I was just listening to their songs, and I was like, these are 4 so freaking weird sounding songs, and I don't know what any of them are about, and they sound so weird. And then it's You and I and The Edge of Glory, which are kind of good. So yeah, I mean, are there any monsters here in the chat that can explain to me? Because it's just, yeah, I mean, I love applause, as I've said before. Dig it so much. Yeah, seriously. What's your favorite Fall Out Boy song? Maybe in the corner, maybe. I don't know. Do you like the XX? Yeah, their first album was one of my favorite ones. Who's your favorite person in Smosh? I love Ian and Anthony equally. Ian is actually really intelligent and hilarious. You miss out a lot by not being friends with him on Facebook. Do you like Grimes? Yes. Say something in German. Du hast meinen Taschenrechner. There you go. Was that exciting? Thoughts on Summer in the City 2014? It's gonna be big and exciting again. Woo! I don't think people understand the concept that making an event with thousands of people and security and an event management professional team costs a lot of money, and that Summer in the City usually depends on lots of money being thrown at them by their sponsors before they even take the ticket sales into account. So any ticket increase money is going on improved infrastructure to make it a smoother and better run experience than last year, which will be very exciting. They all work very hard. Is that a face on your shirt? Yes, it's Donnie Darko. I have to pee. Okay, Alison, I'll promise not to be interesting. Go. Run. Run. Do you love Peter Andre? Not really. I don't have any, you know, I'm not a hateful, negative person, so I have no problem with Peter Andre. I don't particularly think his music is that good, and I don't find his personality that interesting, but I think he's a cool dude, and he can do whatever he wants with his life. Yeah, man. That's how we should all think. You wore that shirt on the radio show. Yes. I wash my clothes. It's my big secret. Do you watch X Factor? I'm actually not watching it this year. I don't know why. Is it good? Am I missing out? Have you ever touched Grimmy's hair? Yes. My dad met Peter Andre, said somebody. Fantastico. Who are you? Said Liz. Who here? Okay, this is the most fun survey. People watching right now, say yes in the chat if you have no idea who I am. let's see how many people are watching this that don't actually know who I am. Okay, I'll wait for this one to come in. People are telling me that I'm not missing out. Liz and Ada and Alana and Amber and Claudia and Jessica and Danya and Gully and Holly. Okay, hi everybody. I'm Dan, and I'm a guy that makes YouTube videos. I'm sure you know by now what a YouTuber is, and you might like the kind of video that I make, which is usually about inviting you to laugh at the horrible mistakes of my past and flaws in my personality. So if you want to check those out, all you have to do is hover your mouse over my hand right now, and there's a button YouTube. So if you don't know who the hell I am, then click on that button and decide, much like my opinions on Peter Andre, whether you think I'm great and you like me, or whether you don't particularly like me that much, but you're just going to let me exist like a cool dude in the universe. Yeah, man. Everyone's telling me to stalk the people that they like in the X Factor. Do you even know yourself, Dan? Malu, I don't sometimes. I ask myself that question. Dan, do you want children? Yes. I want 2 or 3 children, and I will be the best parent that has ever existed. Who wants me to adopt them? Yeah, I'm joking. I'm way too busy these days. But in 10 years, maybe I can just win the Euro Millions and just retire and be a fantastic parent who lives vicariously through the dreams of their child. Thoughts on the death sentence? What, Melanie? I don't know. Thoughts on iOS 7? I haven't downloaded it yet because I'm a lazy freaking twit, but looks cool. I'm not gonna. I might not download it on my 4 until I get a new phone because it's slow as hell on the iPhone 4 because it's obviously not meant for the 4. So it's kind of like, I want to load messages on iOS 7, and on iPhone 4 it's like, okay, I've loaded. It's like everything takes like 6 seconds, but it looks cool. I can't wait to make it a Fox background and have pretty little colours on my lock screen. You look especially pale today. I established that it's because of the light, the bright light. Should I watch Death Note? Yes, it's one of the all-time best animes. Anime fans, what do you think is not your favourite, but what do you think is the best anime of all time? I'd be curious to know. For me, and for all the people currently watching and listening that may be curious. Let's say, have you lost weight? I have, thanks for asking. Okay, Pokemon, Hannity, you're a liar. Black Butler, Death Note, Evangelion, Naruto. Is Naruto good? There's like 600 episodes. Isn't Naruto like full of filler? Isn't Naruto like a soap opera? A soup opera? Death Note or Attack on Titan, or Black Butler, or Full Metal Alchemist. Sword Art Online. I'm hearing that a lot. Sword Art Online. Free, said Laura. I have a friend that's watching Free, who's convincing me to watch it. I'm kind of like, I don't think so. But they're like, no, it's the best thing that's ever been created. How long is this going to be? Who knows, man? Until time ends. Yeah, so I think it's Naruto, Black Butler, Full Metal Alchemist, Death Note, Attack on Titan, and a lot of people are saying Sword Art Online. Adam said, be gay with me, Wingface. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. Can you watch it on TV? I found the best website, and this is going to sound like I'm selling out and I'm promoting something, but I'm not. If you want to legally watch anime without downloading it and feeling bad about your life and how you're killing the entertainment industry, there's a website called Crunchyroll, which for a very, very small fee allows you to watch unlimited, perfectly translated anime whenever you want, and it's great. So yeah, you should do that if you're curious. Dragon Ball Z, that was good. Dragon Ball Z suffered from a lot of filler. You know, the thing is, it's like Attack on Titan and Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note. There was no filler. They're proper. It's like some shows. You know what I mean? It's like, what is anime? Anime, Phoebe, is Japanese cartoons. Japanese comic books are called manga, and Japanese cartoons are called anime. And there's a certain style and sense of humor and, feeling that is only conveyed through Japanese cultures, and a lot of people like watching it. But not hentai, said Christina. Hey, don't tell people what they should be into and what they shouldn't be into. Yeah, but, that's the difference. There's some shows that's obviously like Breaking Bad that they don't have filler episodes, whereas there's some shows that are really long that are usually they're like the 24 episode season things. I think anything with 12 episodes rarely has fillers, but then things like Fringe and Buffy and House, they just had filler episodes. Filler episodes are the worst. You know what I mean? And especially Dragon Ball Z, Jesus Christ. Sorry, Christians watching, that's horribly offensive. But oh my god, they were the worst. What a waste. Just have less episodes and make your art good, you sellout bitches. Anyway, yeah. London Grammar. I love the band London Grammar. Aren't they great? You're following Justin Bieber. Of course I am. I'm obsessed with pop culture. You did not just burn House. No, I love House, but House sometimes had terrible filler episodes. There were some bad episodes of House, as good as it was, guys. Full Metal Alchemist is the best thing ever. Yeah, Thoughts on the Walking Dead. Cool. Do you like Arctic Monkeys? Yeah. Do a Spotify thing. I was listening to Churches with a V that PewDiePie just tweeted he was listening to. I felt like I might tweet him and be like, hey man, I'm listening to Churches too at the moment, but kind of scared. I haven't met Pewdie in person yet, so I'm just going to be a silent stalker. Yeah, that's what I do. Have you seen This Is Us yet? No, I haven't seen This Is Us yet. I want to. I feel like I've missed out on a pop culture event that I need to catch up on. Does Buffy get better after season 1? Season 1 of Buffy is great. But if you think it seems a bit dated, then yes, it does get more modern as it goes on. It's the most 90s thing ever, in a fantastic way. Go do it. What are filler episodes? Filler episodes, the people that don't know, are for when TV shows have really long seasons and they have their story of the season and they don't want to address the story that's going on because they think that if they do, then they'll kind of run out of time and they want to pace it so that there's a big end to it. They'll make filler episodes that aren't really about anything that's happening, but it's about shows that kind of have a concept around something. So House is all about at a hospital and there's a strange disease, and will the doctors by the end of the episode work out what it is, and there'll be ongoing drama between the characters. But every episode there's a new disease. And with the X-Files, there would be ongoing drama about corruption in the FBI and crazy alien conspiracies, but every week it would be this monster, this monster. Whereas with Breaking Bad, it's not like, who will they deal meth to this week? It's like one story the whole time, and those are usually the best things. Know what I mean? But do you like horror? I am an aficionado of the horror genre, Mary P. I love horror. Even though I have a really, really, really overactive imagination and I'm a total pussy who is afraid of the dark, I am obsessed with horror movies. I've seen like every good horror movie and I love it. And I love having opinions on the genre, even though opinions are bad. I'll address that later. But yeah, I mean, I have the worst overactive imagination. I'm literally terrified of the dark, and I get petrified of everything. And it's like Paranormal Activity. People are like, oh, it's just a goat. It's just a producer on the other side of the door banging a thing. And I was just like, holy Jesus, oh my God. But yeah, love it. Even though I am a raving... What do you want me to say here? I was going to say something else that might offend a bunch of people. But I don't believe in ghosts or the supernatural is what I don't believe in, which is what I'm saying I don't believe in. I don't believe in ghosts or demons, but I only fear demons. I'm not remotely afraid that I'm going to get stabbed by a psychopath or burgled. Literally, not even remotely afraid that I'm going to get killed by an angry person with a knife. However, I am literally constantly terrified that Satan is going to kill me in the darkness, even though I don't believe in ghosts or demons. What? I know, right? You know what I mean? It's like if I had to walk through an abandoned hospital, I'd be like, what's going to be in here? A tramp or something? It's not like anyone's going to, you know, come and beat me up in an abandoned hospital, but I would be like, demons, freaking hospital ghosts everywhere, man. I'm freaking out, even though I don't believe in ghosts. What? That makes no sense, does it? Dan, are you in the Illuminati? No, I've only been working at the BBC for 1 year. Do you watch Teen Wolf? No, not yet. Maybe one day. I'm working my way through TV shows. Dan, smile. I'm taking a Snapchat of you. Okay. Okay, hope that was hot. Filler's Not on Fire 4 soon, please. I thought there was a Filler's Not on Fire 4. Yeah, you're very late. There is a Filler's Not on Fire 4. Do you watch Sherlock? Yes! Favorite Game of Thrones character. The Tall Night Lady. She's super cool. I love all the Game of Thrones characters. Pull a pedo face, please. Is that slightly inappropriate humour? Who knows? How much do you weigh? I don't know, actually. I just have this graph. I have an app. I have digital scales, and you stand on them, and it plots a graph showing your BMI going up or down over the months, which is kind of depressing but also interesting, but I don't know the figure off the top of my head. I don't understand kilograms. Why are your cheekbones so pronounced? Are they? I don't have a jaw. I have a really podgy face. Video with PJ. What's that about, bro? PJ, much in line with why Phil is in Sweden, is with the help of funding from a thing, has made a really, really cool video that I'm not going to spoiler, but I don't know if you know, really cool YouTuber called Kick the PJ who specializes in creative storytelling. If you're not into people doing the cinnamon challenge and something more creative, he's super creative. Kick the PJ is his name, and he's doing a video with lots of YouTubers in it. It's going to be really cool. Soon, TM. With the siren past my house, with a murderer. See? What's the policeman chasing? Is the policeman chasing a demon? No! He's chasing an angry stabbing person or a burglar. That's what I should be afraid of in London. But no, afraid of the goats. That's me. Guess the crime. Do we want to do a guess the crime? I feel like we didn't do one last week. Okay, so to anyone who doesn't know who I am or is new to these, living in London, there's often many sirens that go past my house during these shows and when I do my videos. So what is the crime that the person was on his way to arrest someone for? Everyone who says necrophilia gets -10 Dan live show points. They finally found out what the fox says, said Beth. Classified information. That's pretty good. You get a point. Let's see. Dan had to order pizza again. Don't talk to me about pizza. I haven't eaten yet. Oh God. Dan had an opinion. Uh-oh. Okay, Khadija. Live show point to you. Let's see. 99p burger from McDonald's. Could go to McDonald's. It's probably closed. Skankatory. Satan is on his way. Is that a crime? I don't really know. Someone watched the Dexter finale and liked it. Oh, snap! Did you just go there? Oh my God. Okay, live show points to you. Miley Cyrus came in like a wrecking ball. Too easy, man. Someone said they saw a pub called the Krusty Waffle today. That sounds amazing. Dan stopped having a crisis. That's never going to happen, Emma. It's just permanent. I'm literally insane. Dan socialized. Hey, there we go. And finally, what was someone going to say? PewDiePie got verified. Lol. I know, right? And Panic at the Disco released a song that Dan liked. Oh, snap. Oh, God. New song. There we go. Let's stop this. There's too many controversial jokes being made by people right now. Oh, my God. Opinions. So, yeah, let's talk about opinions. The last 2 weeks, I was having a bit of an issue. I was going to say that I was just going to generally stop expressing opinions. That evolved into the thought that I expressed earlier. I think that opinions are okay as long as you're either not a douche when you express them, or you just don't express them in situations that are unnecessary for the situation you're expressing them about. For instance, if you dislike a piece of artwork in a gallery, that's fine. That's great. Good on you. It's not cool to be like, that's crap, and I hope the artist dies, and they feel really bad because it sucks. That's one thing that's bad. But then, if you're also going to be like, kind of sucks and I hate it, yeah, I'm just saying that it just kind of sucks, and the artist's in the corner of the room, that's going to make the artist sad. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't personally have a problem. I mean, I've been a YouTuber for 4 years. I'm used to people telling me that giant scorpions should gang rape my family for 4 years. So I'm impervious to opinions, but I just don't like going on the internet and seeing opinions being expressed in a shitstormy way. You know, it's like I go on Reddit a lot, and Reddit is sometimes a good place for intellectual conversation, and sometimes just a place where loads of morons gather together and have a giant ball of being morons together. You know what I mean? So it's like, sometimes people will be like, I think this about this. And they'll be like, and I'm like, wow, this is such an interesting conversation. And then someone will just be like, hey guys, I'm on the internet. And I'm just like, internet. And then sometimes it just makes me depressed that so much of the internet are morons, but I'm in a good mood this week, so I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But I'm generally insane. When I joke about my existential crises, it's really an issue. When every other day, my entire life just gets thrown into this vortex of where every single thing. I might make a video about it one day. But yeah, explaining what an existential crisis is. But yeah, I just feel like it's hard for me to live a consistent life when my feelings about several situations change so often. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but yeah, let's go. How do you spell existential? Whoever just asked that, you did it right. Guess what, guys? Holy crap. I spelt loneliness wrong earlier. I swore to Jesus that loneliness was spelled Lonliness. And then everyone was like, Dan, there's an E after the N in loneliness. And I'm like, is there? It's one of those things where you suddenly realize that you're not like, I'm not quite sure how to spell necessary. But it's like, I was definitely sure that's how you spell loneliness. And this girl was like, Dan, that's not how you spell. And I was like, whoa. So, sorry. Yeah, Loneliss is how you spell loneliness. Word of the day. Loneliness. Yeah, I just hate anything with loads of C's and S's in it, like necessary. I'm like, just stop. You know what I mean? Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum. Okay, so yeah, I will you ever try vlogging? What you mean, like daily vlogging? Occasionally, but I like, I'm a very different kind of video maker. I might, because everyone has their styles, and my style of video is that I like making videos about things. They're not all wordy videos about stuff. Sometimes they're just fun videos where I talk about some of my first times, or I talk about internet slang with Jack and Finn, or go on Tumblr with Phil. But I like all of my videos to be individual moments. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I like my videos to be timeless, in the sense that I don't like my videos to be like, today's episode of Cute Win Fail, or this, or whatever, or, today's blah blah blah, or this week's blah blah blah. I like every video I make to be Dan on a topic. You know what I mean? So it's like, I make a video about something, and I like to make it so that it's everything I want to say about something in one moment that will remain forever on the internet, as opposed to vlogs, which are kind of just like, what's this person up to today? I want my things to be like little balls of goodness that are timeless and will be about something and on the internet forever. You know what I mean? That's kind of my vibe, which is why my videos take longer to make than other people. Also because, I don't want to... the fact of the matter is, because there's a lot of aspiring YouTubers out here today, and the fact of the matter is, you should have a schedule if you're a YouTuber. It's just, with subscription boxes not working and YouTube changing its update, you should have a day where you upload. And I tried to do Thursdays and then Fridays last year, and it's just, there were a couple times when my need to make a video caught up with how honestly, creatively inspired to make something I was in that week. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't get me wrong, if I ever crack the key to existential crises or change my workflow, then I'd love to make a video every week. So let's all freaking hope and pray that one day I'll have a freaking hard-ass schedule where it is every week. Because that'd be great. I mean, that's just a fact. You should. If you're an aspiring YouTuber, don't look up to me. Just do. Are you going to upload a video this Friday then? No, I want to upload a video sooner than that. I've been working on a video. I'd like it to be tomorrow, but that's not a promise. So yeah, look out for my new video. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, which supposedly tells you when I do upload a video, and you want to be told when I make a new video, and you have a Google or YouTube account, or you subscribe to other YouTubers, then if you just go with your mouse and then click on the YouTube button, it'll take you to it down there, and it'll tell you when I make a new one. So yeah, that's cool. But also with the daily vlogs thing, it's like I could daily vlog, and I could like making daily vlogs, but I wouldn't want to do it regularly, because you reveal a lot about yourself, but it's just a lot about your day-to-day life. And I'm not saying that my day-to-day life wouldn't be funny, because I'm sure I'd be hyper enough in the videos to be funny, but it's just, I like to live my life and then creatively work up to something I put on the internet and then put it on there, as opposed to just the day-to-day stuff, you know what I mean? So I do it occasionally, like there was the day in the life of Dan and Phil, and I like to do daily vlogs sometimes. Now that I have a good camera, I could decide to make them about things. So it's like, if I I could make a typical day when I make a video, or a typical day when I've got a radio show, or if I'm going to go on an adventure in the countryside. Yeah, I could make a video about that, but not like everyday vlogging, because most of my days are just rolling around on the carpet pondering about the universe. Yeah, I'm just not that kind of person. Y'all knows what I mean. Oh yeah, and sorry that why don't you make vlogs for your second channel sometimes? Just because I'm really busy, and like I said, I wanna, if I do daily vlogs, I'll make them about exciting specific days that I think could be cool, rather than just every day, because that's kind of blah. But yeah, sorry the radio show didn't work. I've told everybody in the video, international radio show, wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to watch it. And then me and Phil only found out after the radio had finished on Sunday that it didn't work. I was very angry, and I metaphorically flipped about 1,000 tables, and Phil was very mad as well, and lots of people were mad. It was an accident, and it was a technical problem, and whoever was responsible for the technical accident feels really bad and probably went home and cried. So big fail, and it's a shame, you know what I mean? But it will work for everybody. Yeah, I hear it worked for lots of people, but for some people it didn't in random countries. So this, you know, a lot of people that were important to the BBC were like, why didn't it work for some people? And then they're like, it's going to work from now on. Okay, cool. So don't was. Hey. You know what I mean, said Dan for the 50 millionth time. I should get that on a tattooed onto my face, because that's all I say. What's your haircut called? What is my haircut called? I don't ask for anything. My haircut is kind of, how would I describe it? My haircut, if you want to write down the name of it to pitch it to a hairdresser, was, I used to want to be an emo when I was 16, but then that kind of went out of fashion. So then I kind of still like looking edgy with a side fringe, because I think that side fringes look cool, but definitely not emo. Kind of like a K-pop star, like a, you know, like a guy in a K-pop band, but also kind of 2013. I don't want people to think I'm strange, so kind of not really like an emo, because that's awful, but a bit K-poppy and a bit like an anime guy, but then slightly fashionable in a 2013 anorexic top man model kind of way, who could possibly be in an indie band. That's probably what my haircut is. But I've never ever been happy with my hair, and I don't think I ever will be. Yeah, the problem with my hair is that a lot of people like to romanticize my hair when it was longer a couple years ago, but it was only good in videos, because I'd make sure that it was good in videos. In person, I looked freaking awful. Like, there are bad pictures of me on the internet, and that's what I looked like most of the time, at least with this shorter, more fashionable 2013 haircut that makes me look slightly less like an anime person. Sorry, boys and girls. I actually look okay day to day, instead of a toilet brush that fell down the stairs. Honk. Yo, what did I miss? Well, as there's only about 5 minutes left in the live show, you missed most of the things, basically, that's happened. So, yeah, as this comes to an end, is there anything else that you guys would like me to talk about? As we're having this nice little intimate moment right now, it's just me and you in a chat that's been quite good today. What would you? Is there anything, any final discussions? Swedish music. It's cool. Bullying. It's very sad, and it's the product of bad parenting and social issues. And behind every bully is a sad child that just wants to be happy within themselves, or just a sadist that doesn't appreciate sad feelings of others. But kids, man, kids are the worst. Your dinner. What am I going to do, Matthew? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who asked what I'm doing for dinner? Am I getting a pizza? Am I going to go get fish and chips? Am I going to walk to the shop, buy some freaking vegetables and make a healthy stir fry? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Internal debates. It's very... Everyone's just going, pizza! Okay. Oh, I wish I had a friend to come to my house. A bit late now, Dan. It's 10. Just get the freaking pizza. Okay, fine. I'm addicted to the internet. Help. Can't help with that. I procrastinate. Help. Can't help with that. Cool up Chris. He's probably sleeping. You should eat healthy food, said Calla. I should eat healthy food, shouldn't I? If I wanted to make the most of the one life that I have before I die, I should probably be on the noodles, shouldn't I? Will you ever get a pet? Not in the moment. My life is too spontaneous to be responsible for the life of an animal. Can I have an interrobang? Say my name, goddammit, said Caitlin H. There we go. Order the pizza now. Okay, get a veggie pizza. Is that the answer, Kristen? Just get a veggie pizza. Oh my god, why didn't it occur to me? Everything's okay. Have you got your piano fixed yet? No. Where are your earrings? I have not left the house today, so I didn't put them in. I choked on a pink Smartie. Cool. Becca Hodgkins. Cool. Downton Abbey. Good. Dan, do my chemistry homework. I never got chemistry because I didn't pay enough attention in chemistry class, which is a great regret because as I've been older and turned into a human, an older human, an adult, that's the word I'm looking for, I've developed a great interest in science, and I actually spend a lot of my actual free time on Wikipedia reading about physics when I didn't like it at school. Go figure. Maybe that's just because the school was bad, you know what I mean? They're not inspiring the learning. God, society's so effed up. School should be this wonderful learning thing where everyone makes friends and learns about the world, but instead it's just the worst because most teachers are just, you know, some teachers are really nice and inspiring people, and then others are just people that didn't achieve their dreams and aren't, you know, they don't know that the future of all the children that they teach is in their hands, and the parents, everything's down to the parents, you know what I mean? Just don't have kids if you're not ready to be the best parent that's ever existed, and install all the wisdom from your life and make sure that nothing bad that happened to you ever happens to them. But anything bad that happens in our life is because of the teachers and the parents and the people in charge, you know what I mean? It's a very messed up system, and it's a sad universe. And our society, it's good, but it's not as good as it should be. You know what I mean? Great British Bake Off. Freaking, oh my god, I love that show. It's just there's nothing quite like seeing an aging old man cry intensely because he overcooked his buns. Jesus Christ is the best thing in the world. Better than Dexter. I went there. I opinioned it up. Get me out. I'm in an opinion-y mood today. I'm joking. It's like becoming YouTube deep. I resent that phrase. Who's your favourite doctor? Matt Smith. I saw Paramore yesterday. Cool. Did you study German in high school? Yes. Please no more spoilers after this. Okay. Dan, follow me on Tumblr. I'll click on it later. I got to go to softball practice. Bye, Maddie. What a topic change. I know. My mum put a transfer in my bed. What? Give me a high five. Here you go. KFC. I don't like KFC. I saw there was a thing in the Sun about a guy that bit into a chicken wing and it was like a brain or something, and then I was like, never again. My dog snores loudly. Cool. Dan, when's your next video? Maybe tomorrow, maybe soon. Who knows? Watch this space. I will tweet when I upload the new video, so if you want to see my new video and you're not already, then make sure you have subscribed to my YouTube channel and followed me on Twitter to know what's happening with my life, as there will be a new video coming up soon. Everyone that's ill, get well soon. And okay, that's it. It's good. I've been an hour and 3 minutes. I've dragged it on for too long. Guys, be good, happy people that improve the world for everyone else. Chill out, do what you want, have fun on the internet, ditch the friends that aren't good, and make your life cool and swagular and awesome. Okay, hope you have fun. Look forward to my new video. It was really nice chatting to you. And pizza! I'm doing it, guys. Pizza.